Hello, I'm Green.
And I'm Purple.
Welcome back, Green and Purple. And welcome back to the Hotline Miami finale, which might be short because I don't remember how long this level is. Hey, come back here. Oh, I guess this is useless.
And who do we have here? You must be one of the assholes killing off my men. Doesn't look like you are here to chat. So why don't we get this over with? Get him, my pets.
Just because I can't handle that. Yeah, this is going to be a lot like whenever we fought Biker Dude.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be a long episode of me figuring out the mechanics of this fight again. So yeah, you just kind of have to like keep backing away and get them whenever. Just me and Caleb's now in sign for like a boss fight that keeps repeating. Whoa.
Oh god.
She got a katana.
It's like Kill Bill up in here.
Kill La Bill. Why didn't they ever have a crossover of that? Maybe it's because they came out decades apart. Maybe. And are in completely different forms of media. I think I need to throw it at her.
Welcome. I mean, with most boss fights, that works
Because it's just something you have to skip through at the beginning to get back into the boss fight because you keep losing.
Oh. Not bad. I'm impressed. I wonder what gave you this thirst for blood. I've never seen anything quite like it. Now I want to see who's hiding behind that mask.
Basically. It's like, but if this was like a JRPG or whatever, this would be really annoying because like battles take a lot longer.
Yeah.
But here it's like you're back in like a second, so it. I mean, obviously, if you're on it for a while, it'll still get annoying, but. I don't know. It's just like punching there.
I'll punch the bullets back at you.
With my reflective fists. And here comes the giant fist.
I had a bulletproof face.
That doesn't even, what does that even mean? Dad Cop 2 is such an underrated gem. Everyone remembers Charlie Unicorn, which, you know, Charlie's great and all, but I would say Dad Cop 2 is better at non sequiturs, in my opinion. Oh. 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 I like how I'm just hitting them with a trophy. Is this a trophy, I think? Or a cup or something?
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, at first I was like, it's a fan, but I was like, no, it's...
This isn't that anime.
I can't help it. That's like 50, 60, 70% of my life. No, wait. It's hard to say, because my life's mainly composed of anime, video games,
And 70% memes. Walter.
And memes. A lot of memes.
Gotta have those memes, them sweet memes.
I still like that Buzz Lightyear one.
It's so gloriously done.
Like the original, the first one I saw was just like, it's just like, this bed is made out of bed.
But those are the best kinds of memes.
I can see where this is going.
Well, the actual guy from Witcher 2 just comes on screen.
And then the car.
Yeah.
I'll spare you the pleasure. Oh, hello? Hello? What's going on down there? I'm trying to sleep. Is there anyone there? Hear me? Hello? Hello? Goddamn phones. I hate these things. Click.
So you're the one causing the ruckus. What's your business here? Actually, why don't we skip the details? I've done so many horrible things. Nothing seems to really matter anymore, does it? I'm not going anywhere, as you can see. Just go ahead and do whatever you came here to do. And that was Hotline Miami.
Wow.
So I guess I'll just give you kind of like the quick and dirty of the secret ending. So basically, if you collect like a bunch of these secret squares in each level, and you have to use like the owl so you can see them glowing, you unlock some extra chapters, and you get to play as the biker dude. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like an alternate reality type scenario where like the biker dude beats you in the fight there, and then goes on, because he's like, they were kind of roping him into the same thing, I believe, but then he was like, instead of keep going along with it, he decided, I'm going to find out who's like making these calls. And then he eventually ends up at like this underground base in the sewers where like these two Russian guys are like making the calls, and it's some like weird like nationalist conspiracy where the Russians are trying to like get everyone to like kill each other or something like that. It's kind of neat just because like it's this kind of second half to the story, but I like this ending better more because it's just like leaves more just like on the table, and it doesn't make it into like it was some secret government plot. It was more just like, you know, who knows what happened, it just happened. And I also just think it's an interesting game because it's like the game is so heavily like seeped in violence, and like the game's so violent and like overtly so, and like it's basically the common theme of the whole game is just violence, but yet like when you really look at it, like in the story and just like how it portrays it, it's like very anti-violence. Mm-hmm. Like it's like showing all this violence, but it's like constantly saying like, hey, isn't it bad how this is like really fun, and like how you're having a good time doing all these horrible things. So it's kind of like this weird thing where the game's like, here, have fun doing these horrible things, and don't you feel bad about it? So I don't know, I've always thought it's like a really good kind of just like trippy game where, you know, you come back to it because it's fun, but at the same time it's like that's kind of what it's criticizing, is like how fun it is to just be like violent in a virtual capacity. You have any thoughts on it, Q?
Like what I think what's going on here?
Yeah.
I don't know, because like it was falling. There were parts where it's like it seems kind of like, I don't know, like feel like some of the things were going on were like in his head.
Yeah, for sure.
And like they weren't really actually there. I find it weird that the guy that shot him didn't finish the job. Mm-hmm. Like they were able to actually save him, because I feel like I don't know, but
Maybe they didn't. Maybe it was just like this kind of fantasy he plays out where he goes and he gets revenge, but really he died there.
Yeah.
Because you notice after that point, like, everything goes his way. He, like, raids an entire police station and he's able to take all of the guys out.
Yeah.
And then he raids the big base of the guy and they're all, like, really stereotypically like, man, we're evil. And he's able to take them all out. So I'm sure that, I haven't read any, but I'm sure there's plenty of theories as to, like, no, he's actually dead after this point or what have you.
Yeah, but whoever's making those calls, I mean, it's definitely just someone that, like, it doesn't ever feel like, it feels just completely random.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, just go kill these people.
Which I think that's why I don't like the secret ending that much, because it kind of gives some sort of reason to the calls, and I think it.
Yeah, I feel like it's just more like, no, it's just someone that's messed up in the head, and they're just like, kill.
Do it. Well, and it's like no one ever tells you go and kill these people, so you also have to wonder, like, where along the line did, like, these people realize that's what they quote unquote wanted them to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's Hotline Miami. It's a fun game, and it'll make you feel bad for having fun with it. It's weird, but I enjoy it. I give this game, I give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's a good game, and it's like almost always on sale for like $1 something. So you might as well give it a shot. And some people criticize it for being like, oh, it pretends to be more deep than it actually is. It's really just a bunch of violence and whatnot. But I don't know. I think there's enough evidence that there is actually some, like, thought-provoking stuff in it beyond just the craziness. And, like, if you watch any of the trailers for this game or, like, the promotional material for this game or its sequel, you'll notice that they only focus on, like, the big action moments, like, oh, dual-wielding guns, crazy stuff. But again, it's like, you know, you think of action movies or whatever, they never focus on, like, the characters or, like, any plot development. It's always like, look at the big explosions around Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But yeah, that's Hotline Miami. Anything else you want to add before we cap off the series? We're capping off 2 series today.
Yeah. Walter is a good boy.
He is. And that's how we're going to cap off all of our series from now on. Just to remind you. I guess whenever we come back next week, provided we're able to record again, which hopefully we will be.
What's awesome ruins it again.
With his obligations. We'll be playing 2 completely new things, so we have one of them picked out, but we don't have the other one picked out, so we'll figure that out then. It's whatever. Okie doke. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Maybe not. I forgot there's like an epilogue or something. Let's see if it's worth keeping it. Wait, is this part of the actual game? Wait, guys, I might be really confused. You think I'm stupid, huh? I look stupid to you? I know you aren't telling me everything. You helped me get into this mess. You told me it would be exciting, didn't you? Well, I'm bored. I'm done, man. I had it. I won out, and you're gonna tell me how. This stupid game's gonna end now, you hear me?
Alright, calm down, man. I don't realize how much trouble I'll be in. There's a guy hiding out at the Blue Dragon, a tiny Chinese restaurant downtown. He knows more. Just don't mention my name to anyone, okay? I'm as good as dead anyway.
Well, I basically told you everything that happens with this guy's story, but
Yeah.
I don't know. They might have changed it. I could have sworn this stuff was all locked behind the, like, finding all the things. But like I said, you play as him and you go and find reason to it, but I kind of like the more abstract ending anyways. Whatever. I might just cut it out before we get to this part anyway. I don't know. Anyway, bye everybody.
See ya.